Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Good morning. This is Dr. Erin, Doctor of Divinity, teaching universal law and spiritual truth. We're having fun in the shift in La La Land. So today we are talking about awakening the innate healer, because today is Tuesday. It's Transformation Tuesday. And I love to talk about wellness, vitality, health, and all that good stuff, because especially in this modern world, we have a lot of health issues going on, a lot of obesity, diabetes, cancer, you name it, as well as things like depression. So all of the above, how do we take care of our health? Which brings me to probably the most poignant lesson I've ever had in health was actually witnessing my mentor, one of my mentors, amazing, incredible, loving man. And I've spoken about this before, but very important, very, very, very important lesson. So here was this man, incredibly powerfully spiritual person, was able to do all kinds of things in consciousness, had had amazing experiences throughout his life, but I witnessed this man on his deathbed for the last 2 weeks of his life with bone cancer, and really humbled at having to transition without totally fulfilling his purpose and calling here on this planet. And I would say that the greatest lesson that that man ever taught me, as he looked in my eyes and said, "I'm going to miss you so much, Erin." And it made me just crumble like a little girl inside. I loved that man so much. And I realized that as powerful as you can ever be as a spiritual being, you've got to take care of this body. He loved junk food. He did not eat well at all. And it took a toll. Over time, he was not able to have a strong enough consciousness to overcome what the body demands, human nature demands from us. We're here to align with universal law as well. If we don't, then it's, we can only hold that consciousness for so long, okay? So it brings me to the fact. The fact is that there is an innate healer within. And when we align with Mother Nature and universal law, we were able to really allow that to be turned on, that birthright that we have, which is vitality and good health. And it brings me to a really famous study. It was actually in the New England Journal of Medicine, and it was by Dr. Bruce Moseley, and he was an orthopedic surgeon. And I guess that he actually had a control study. He wanted to see what would happen if he did kind of fake surgeries. Seems so bizarre. I can't believe they duped people like this. But basically, they took one group and that actually had the surgery, and they had another group that underwent an elaborated, crafted sham surgery. And it was incredible. As expected, 1/3 of the patients getting the real surgery experienced resolution to their knee pain, and the other actually had the exact same outcome. And I just want to say thank you so much for the book that I refer to a lot, which is Mind Over Medicine by Lisa Rankin, because she has a lot of studies in that book, and so I refer to that. She did some great work of collaborating and bringing it all together. But so the point is this: is there is what's called the project of Spontaneous Remission Project. So it's like basically proving this. We've known this spiritually forever, that there is an innate healer, and that is our birthright, is to, heal thyself, right? And this is not a cure. We definitely recommend going to a traditional doctor. But I want to know the truth with you today, because no matter what you're dealing with, whether you're obviously, maybe you're not dealing with something extreme like bone cancer, but maybe you're dealing with something like low energy, which I battle. I have low blood sugar, and I have to really take care of myself and feed myself well and honor my body. And maybe you're just dealing with something like that. Maybe you're dealing with something more serious. Lots of people have gut issues, digestion issues. Maybe you're dealing with, there's so many different diseases and things that people are experiencing. If you have great health, you're very much the minority. Even if you're 20 years old, a lot of 20-year-olds have a lot of issues these days because we have really awful food. In today's world, go walk in the supermarket, right? I mean, probably 90% of the food in there is crap, honestly. Go into a gas station, it's actually toxic, majority of food in there. So we got to do this, you guys. So it brings me to Dr. Kelly Turner, PhD. She set out to find the answers of the 3,500 references within the Spontaneous Remission Project. And she found, she's was a Harvard gal, she found there were 9 healing factors. And I want to always be the bridge between spirituality and science. I believe that it is one and the same. And I know that some people hate that. They don't believe that, but I truly believe that we can line up together. Okay. So she found that there are 9 healing factors for people that had spontaneous remission. And so I want to read those to you real quick, okay? So number 1 is they radically changed their diet, right? So spiritually, we know you have to align with Mother Nature and universal law. So of course, you have to radically change your diet. Number 2 is they took control of their health. So we know that anytime you're going to really have an awakening spiritually, you've got to know that you're 100% responsible. So yes, number 2, they took control of their health, meaning they knew that in them, they had to do something. Number 3 is they followed their intuition. And we know that there's divine right action within each and every one of us. So we not only go to doctors, we do what we need to do, but we also follow our own divine intuition, okay? Number 4 is they used herbs and supplements. Again, spiritually, we know that there is all prayers are already answered. If we open our eyes, Mother Earth has created these herbs and supplements and things to really help and assist the intelligence of the body. Number 5 is they release suppressed emotions. And this is for me the biggest out of all of them. When I work with a client and we're dealing with health issues, number 1, we go into emotions. We go into trauma. We go into past life stuff. Okay. So number 5 for what she found, Dr. Kelly Turner, was they released suppressed emotions. Very important. Number 6 is increase positive emotions. And again, of course, we direct universal law upon mind. So we completely agree with that as spiritualists. So we increase positive emotions, of course, because the body is going to stress kills, right? So increase positive emotions. Number 7 is embrace social support. I could not agree with this more. You need support. We need people. When we're alone, our body, spirit, we do not want to be alone. We will actually begin to get sick the more we isolate and feel divided, okay? Number 8 is they deepened their spiritual connection. These people who had spontaneous remission, they deepened their spiritual connection. Obviously, because there's something that happens and it is nothing that can be spoken about. It's something that has to be experienced. They deepen their spiritual connection because in that there is a place of peace that is so healing and revealing all the limited beliefs that cause stress in our lives. We deepen that spiritual connection. And finally, number 9 is they have strong reasons for living. And isn't that the truth? We need purpose. We need our purpose. We need our calling. We need our reason. I've found this over and over again, even in the Nazi camps, that the people who survived that terrible time in history were the people who had a reason. They had a reason to live. So today I'm knowing that you have an innate healer within, that awakening the healer within is really just remembering who you are and aligning with Mother Nature and universal laws. And so on that note, today's universal law is the law of immortality. And this is, some people are like, what? I'm immortal? That seems so out there. No, you really are. You're immortal now. The aspect of yourself is the backing of the energy. That part of yourself is always immortal. There's no time there. There's nothing there, right? It's just, you're just a spiritual being. So this law states you are an eternal spiritual being. The truth is that energy can never be destroyed. You are eternally immortal with an individual soul that is forever expanding into the one soul and capable of eternal life in the physical body as well. I truly believe that we will be able to live forever, but it's cool that we die. Actually, think about it, that we have our time is limited, so we value it more, right? And to the extent this law is known in mind is the extent to which eternality will be taken place in the physical body. Meaning that the more you realize that you are immortal, the better health you're going to have, the longer you're going to live, okay? So today's spiritual practice is spend time with Mother Nature. Spend time with Mother Nature today. Go for a walk in the mountains. Go for a swim in the ocean. Take a nap in the park. Spend time with Mother Nature. There is intelligence that happens when you connect with Mother Nature that is so healing. And then finally, today's challenge, because we are in this game of life, you guys, so lighten up. It's a game here, okay? So the challenge today is to say no to something today. Say no. Because when we simplify, we lower our stress and we allow the innate healer to do its job better, faster, okay? So say no to one thing today. I don't know what that is. So you guys, if you got value out of this, please like, share, and comment. Please give a great review on the podcast. Please direct your friends our way to this community. So excited to be on this journey with you of awakening. You can find me at erinfallhaskell.com or drerin.tv. And you can join 30dayprosperity.com, thedivinemastermind.com, and all of the above. Please join our communities. We've got a private group on Facebook called Awakening with Erin, and we just love to connect, have a good time, just having fun with the shift in La La Land across internationally as well. We have people all over the globe, and I just want to send love out to you guys, whether you are waking up with this or whether you are taking a nap with this or whether you're in your car in traffic listening to this or maybe you're falling asleep at night. What I know for certain is that you are loved. You are loved so deeply in my heart. I really love that people are awakening and taking the time for themselves to grow, expand, and be the change they want to see in the world. So have a wonderful day, you guys.